Alright, hey guys, what's good? Back here with another video, and today we are going to make hash browns with potatoes. These are small potatoes, so I have a bunch of them. As you can see, I have a lot. And so now, these are your ingredients. You're going to want any kind of olive oil, some salt, and butter. And you'll need, of course, potatoes, a chopping board, a stove, and a pan, and then you will need a shredder for your potatoes. So once you have your shredder, you are going to want to use this side, or I guess you can use any side you want, but this side, in my opinion, will cook quicker, and you're going to want to start shredding. So to shred your potatoes, for those of you that haven't done this before, all you really have to do is just scrape it on, which is kind of self-explanatory. Here's the potatoes, and now you're going to want to do on this side, just go like this. And these are already pre-washed. I recommend washing your potatoes first before using them, because you never know, they could be dirty, and they are dirty because potatoes grow in the ground. So yeah, just shred them until you're done with most of them. You probably won't use all of them if you have baby potatoes. I recommend, if you have a big potato, then it should be at least this big, and you'll probably be able to make one hash brown about the size of this pan, like the middle. So here we go. Try not to make a mess, but cooking is sometimes messy, so. And don't cut your fingers. When it's getting smaller, use like this one row so that you don't cut your fingers. And if it falls on the floor like it just did, just wash it. And if it gets too small for you, just like this big, you can keep on going if you want, but you can also stop, because if you don't want to cut your fingers, then you want to be as safe as you can be. So just start going slower, or just don't use it if you don't want to cut your fingers. Alright, there we go. One down, a couple more to go. If you hear some noises in the background, just my crazy cats, just acting up. Alright. You don't have to, if you have baby potatoes and they're about like this small, don't use them, because you could actually cut your finger. If they're this big, then you should be fine. Alright, let's see how much we have. Alright, a decent amount. can also use your palm, I guess, if you want. It's a little harder though, but safer. And always remember to wash your hands before you work in the kitchen, because you don't want to get sick or have any bacteria in your food. Alright, after this potato, we should be good. And right about now, you would want to, once you're done, scrape out all the excess potato that's on your shredder, and then wash your hands. Or rinse your hands so that you can get all the potato off. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna light your stove top to about middle heat, and take the rest of these potatoes, put them over here, take our shreds of potato and put them behind the tripod. So now what you want to do is get the pan a little hot, and take your butter and cut a tiny piece off and put it right in the pan. And you can do as much butter as you want. So I'm gonna do about like 2 pieces because I think that's good. And yeah, now just wait for your butter to melt in the pan, and in the meantime, get your spatula. You can use a thin spatula, a thick spatula. So like, what I mean by thick spatula is this, or wide spatulas, I should say. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Make your butter, get your butter all around in the pan. And now what you want to do is turn the heat a little bit down so that your butter doesn't burn in the pan. And next part is fun. What you want to do is take your potato shreds and boom, put them in, turn the heat up to halfway, whatever your halfway mark is, -5, because our stove goes to 10. Wipe your hands off because you have potato on your hands. Take your spatula and just scrape all the excess potato because you don't want to waste food. And mix it all around first, get all the butter. And then you can use your hands too, but it's not that safe, so. If you had a bigger potato, then you would be able to get this bigger. But if you want it to be bigger, and you only have small potatoes, shred a little more, or just shred some while you're waiting. So now, find a cover for your pan. If you can't find one, then that's fine. Just use any one. I'm just using this. And right now, I'm gonna shred a little bit more potatoes because I realized that it's not that much what I have. So you can watch me do that. And yeah. There we go. Let's check our hash brown in the pan. Alright, looks pretty good. Turn the heat down to about like 2 or 3. And so now just shred the rest of your potato. There we go. This part you can just throw in there because that's not that much, and you don't really need it. Alright, toss that in. Our last potato from what we had. Check our hash brown and shred this last one. Alright, so now that you have that made, the rest of your shreds, you can put that inside of the already cooking ones. That's why we put it at a low heat, our cooking ones, so that it doesn't cook all the way and it sticks to this one. So now what we're gonna do is take the potato shreds and cover this. Smells really good. Put this in on the sides so that you can like twist it around and stuff, or like scrape it around on the sides and get it so that our hash brown fits inside the whole pan. There we go. Now at this point you can turn your heat up back to 5. And now you're gonna take your olive oil. I have extra virgin olive oil. And you're gonna take about a cap full, right? And put the oil inside the cap and just drizzle it around. Put some on the side so it can cook the underside. If you need to do the undersides again, put some more oil. And now we wait for that to get cooked a little bit until the pieces that we put in just now look like this middle, so that we can make it like cook all together. And yeah. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna find our top, and aha, I found it. Boom. And now we wait for this to have a little bit of water like that, and it shouldn't burn. So yeah. A little bit of waiting left. All right, let's check. Almost there. That water will also help. Go like this. And let it cook.
Alarm off.
All right. Once it goes like that, you should be able to flip it over soon. In the meantime, put a little bit more oil. And let that cook around. Alright. Put a little butter on the top. Alright. A little more butter. I'm going to put about 3 pieces. But the 3 pieces is going to be 1 piece cut in half. Boom. There we go. Wipe your hands off if you touched the butter. Let the butter melt and get into its natural form just in there. And yeah, we're almost done. We just have to wait for our butter to melt through, which it almost is. Move it around a little bit. And then take the butter over there on the side. And let the butter melt on there. And let the butter seep through onto the other side. And now it's time to flip. Go like this, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. This is a perfect bottom of a hash brown. All that butter will make it fry, and it's just buttery goodness. Once you have flipped it over, turn it over for a little while, and yeah, just watch it cook. But also you can tell when it's almost done by this, the water coming down, because once it's almost fully uncovered with water, then you'll know that it's almost ready to open it and just like, I don't know, check on it once in a while. Alright. Now when you pick it up, you should know it's ready by tilting it to one side once you pick it up, and water should evaporate on the sides. Like that. See? Right there? Perfect example. Now, go like this. And check the bottom. Alright, it's almost ready. You guys couldn't see that, but I looked under. Yep, some more of the butter. Cut some off. Put it right there. That should be enough. And tilt it so that the buttery goodness can go right onto the other side and cook our little hash brown perfectly. If you guys enjoyed this recipe, comment down below, and I can share more of my recipes for different foods that I make for myself in different YouTube videos. But yeah, wait for this to cook a little longer. Get yourself a plate. Alright, I have myself a plate that will fit our hash brown. At about this time, it should be ready, almost. And you're going to take your salt, and you are going to put a little bit in your hand, like that, and be like Salt Day. Go like that. Alright, and save the rest of the salt for the other side, so you can put it somewhere. and shake it around. And I'm about to flip it just like that. So I'll see you in a second. There we go. Got it. And that's perfect. So you see how the middle is a little bit, like it's cooked, but it's a little uncooked? That will make for a perfect squishy inside, and it's just going to taste amazing. Now with the rest of your salt, wherever you put it, put some on. And be like Salt Bae again. Alright. Put it there. And cover it. Just shake it around. Or actually, I guess you don't need to cover it if you're going to shake it around. That will be a little hard. And now, time to serve. Or actually, I'm going to let that cook just a little more. Turn the heat on. Never mind, don't turn the heat up or down. Put more salt. There we go. And just let it steam for a couple minutes. Turn the heat down to about 3. I was at 5. And yeah, that's basically it. Wait till water comes around the edges of your top and form big water droplets like that. And yeah, and then we'll be done with our hash browns for today. Alright, turn the heat off. Take your top off. Get that little, all the water off. Take your pan and serve it. Look at how good this looks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, enjoy. Peace out.